Hey everybody, I'm going to go through Female Furies #1. Always loved this cover by Mattina. It's very cool, very cool. But all of them are on there. Big Bart in the front there. Very nice. So this is a variant cover. Well, I'm going to go through, do a flip through this so you can see the artwork on the inside. I always like the cover, so I want to go through this. Here's the inside front cover, an ad for Tigtone, Adult Swim stuff. Now we got the first page shows all of the Female Furies. And Granny Goodness is giving them a pet talk. Female Furies, Part 1. Anything you can do, I can do bleeding. So she's trying to get them all worked up and all trained so they can join Darkseid's forces. And she's having a hard time with them because they keep disrespecting her and everything. So she's going to get them all ready. Here's years ago. Here's the earlier, younger eyes. Darkseid commands her to kill his mom, the queen. And she's got to go take her out, which is pretty wild. So she's fighting her, and she's like, you don't have the power to stand up against me. And she fights her. And she has to try to hurry him, take her out. She's just still arguing with her and everything, and she's saying, you're not going to beat me. And then Desaad walks in the room and says, hey, what are you doing? You got to hurry up, Darkseid's coming. So he throws her this poison. And she poisons the queen, and she dies. And here's Darkseid walking in. Is she dead? Yes, I killed her. Good work, Desaad. It's like, wait a minute. She's like, wait a minute. I did it. But now today, they're training so they can pair up. She's training them, they're telling them all to pair up and fight. She wants to get them ready to be on Darkseid's army. Big Barda versus Mad Harriet. Uralai versus Lashina. And Stompa versus Bernadette. He said, we're ready. This time Darkseid cannot deny us our equal place in this inner circle. We will win this eternal war. But as she goes to the war room, he says, you're late. And they just continue to disrespect her. And she says they're ready. And they can perform a surgical strike to eliminate him while they're working with your forces. He's saying, thoughts? He's asked Godfrey saying, stick to the mission you're suited for. He's like, yeah, we don't want them. They got lesser standards. He's like, our actions show our value. They still don't want it. They're arguing. He goes, enough. And she wants to demonstrate what they can do. And he goes, very well. But then years ago, goes back again. And he said, my loyal right hands, we have all we need for eternal victory. And she's like, hey, you're going to stay here and clean up. She's like, what? He goes, yeah, unbelievable special treatment again. But she's agreeing to do it. But later that night, Darkseid comes in and takes her. She's very angry. What she does, she obeys. She wakes up. Darkseid. Now they're in a meeting again. He said, you're late again. He goes, I wasn't informed there was a meeting. Yeah, and you won't be punished for it. They're just continually mistreating her and disrespecting her and everything. Now they're laughing at her. He tells her, you're going to watch over the orphanage. She's like, wait a minute, I'm part of the team. And no, they don't want it. They don't want it. There's an ad for Glory for Wonder Twins. I'm not sure what that comic book did. I didn't read that. He goes, I won't stand for it. She goes, I helped make you. He said, I'm entrusting you with the children of our future, for our future. And everything. I don't know if you've listened to Whitney Houston or not, but now they're laughing at her again. And saying, oh, you think that you can get away with giving favors and everything. And they're just continually disrespecting her. She says, I work harder than you, but yeah, you got your woman's duties and everything. They don't, like I said, they don't care for her. But now she's got to handle the kids. Now she said, you're a detestable collaborator. Call me crazy, but you're the one who will pay in the end, goodness. You're wrong, Tigra. Years from now, I will exact my revenge on those who have crossed me, while you will still sit in a rotting cell. a non-being. It's like, wow. We got an ad for Dow H for Hero. Then we're here now. She's here now in the present, and they're fighting. They're saying impressive, but the guys, all they're doing is looking at their bodies and the way they look. And Uralai is really good. He says, "You're here to judge their abilities, not their looks." And then she's getting all mad at him and everything. Which one again? Which one is she again, Barda? He likes Uralai. That's Willick up there. See, she's fighting and beating them all. She's the strongest so far. And now, what else could they show you? They're proving their worth 1,000 times. But see, they're clapping and everything like that, but they're just not for it. They don't want the women with them. Now we got an ad for Batman and the Flash. A 4-part crossover. Very cool artwork. Now here, she's saying you got to go along with the program. They don't want to do it. It's ridiculous and everything. And here's Willick coming in to inspect. He says, "You're alive. You smell wonderful." She goes, "Remove your hand or lose it, Willick." Now they're in a bake-off. They don't like this. And Darkseid fell. They're giving them their points. One could hardly call this edible. Now they're in the evening gowns. It's like, what in the world is this? Now they're in a smile contest and bikinis and stuff. And it's like, oh, I don't like this. I'll take the 3 on the left. You take the right. Where's your smile, goodness? You see, they're just continually just disrespecting them and everything. They're making grimaces and they don't like it. Now we got an ad for Mr. Miracle. Very cool. Now here, the time has come for the Furies to have equal standing on Apocalypse. We've complied. We've complied. You've had your laugh. Fail. Ooh, man. Yep. The scores are too low. That's just messed up. They are just not ready to join us. Better luck next year. See? And it's, oh, man. She's smashing stuff because she's angry. Now she's saying we're going to redouble our efforts. Now it's an ad for Wildstorm. Now they're here fighting. There's somebody coming up from behind there. There's no room for weaklings here. Be better or get out of my sight. Now here's Willick coming in. He wants Uralai. He pays with a Darkseid coin. And he says he's going to do private tutoring. It's like, uh-oh. They're going, what's that all about? Willick has taken a special interest in Uralai. They're fighting here, just training. And she says, you got to go. She goes, he's a creep, I won't go. Say, you'll do it because I said so, and you must obey me. And she says, of course, Granny Goodness. Now she's going to go. He goes in. He's like, he says he's going to train her. And all he's doing is just ogling her and inappropriately touching her. Everything. She says she's mad. She's leaving. I think I learned enough, what I need to know. Most of it was basic. I declined further instruction. He said, you'll come again and again, or I'll have you demoted. It's like, oh, man. There's an ad for Doomsday Clock. Nice artwork. And he says, Barda, they're supposed to go on a mission here. Barda and Uralai are supposed to go out. Uralai, and she just got back. I wish you'd interrupted us. It would have been a relief. This is a runaway youth, so they have to go pick her up. They take the boom tube. They go through. They find her. And down here she's saying, we'd like to trade places with you any day. He's like, no, you know nothing, Barda. You don't know anything about that. But she goes, she wouldn't trade it. Have her warriors take her place. So she'd do that instead of them having to be humiliated like that. Now, she doesn't want to go back because Hyman is teaching her a different way of life or something. And she says, Barda says, Hyman is a spy from New Genesis who has poisoned your mind. And now they're trying to take her back. And she's fighting with them. Then somebody comes through the boom tube. And someone coming, Rublon. somebody who works with Steppenwolf. He goes, typical women. They send you to do a man's job. She goes, we got this under control. He said, no, I'm going to take over. He said, the protectorate trumps granny goodness. She's like, this is my command. You can't do this. And he does it anyway. Now, he's walking her back. And no one will care what you report. You're just a Fury, he says. It's like, wow. Now he's hitting on this little girl. And she's like, wait a minute. He goes, no. And she sends her back. Barda pushes her through. And she slashes his neck. Ouch. He said, what have you done? It doesn't matter. He was going to harm the girl. So what? She's just a runaway. She deserved to be punished. I will punish you if you don't help me dispose of him. If we don't, we'll both be dead. Uh-oh. So you can see she's stronger than Barda. I'll follow your command. So they leave on a boom tube. There's a passing comet. We'll bury him in the ice. He'll burn up when it nears the sun. No one will ever know. Wow. And you go here. Swear to me that we'll speak of it to no one. I swear, she says. Your special training was to help us prove that we are better than them, not worse. This is us being better, she says. So they throw him in. Next, secrets between sisters. Wow. Now we got ad here for Torso. Brian Michael Bendis. In an interview with Stephen Byrne about the Wonder Twins. And an ad for the Lego movie, the second part. I love these movies. Then it's the back of the book. New heroes will rise. Reign of the Supermen. Okay. That's the front of that book there. But that was it was a really good story. It was like, wow. It just shows what they had to go through to become who they are now. So this is like the beginning. So let me know what you think. So I like the artwork and everything. It's not perfect and kind of rough and everything like that, but it fit the story, I guess. So let me know what you think. You guys have a great day, and Collector Dude is out.